Good morning. It's a wonderful November day. And I'm here today with the lovely and talented Crystal Campbell, educator and good friend. How you doing today, Crystal?
Good morning. I'm excited to move forward with this podcast with you. How are you doing, Scott?
I'm doing excellent. Can't complain.
Good.
Today's podcast, we're going to focus on autism for the most part. I wanted to talk to you a little bit just about some of your experiences and some of your professional information that you can share with folks who maybe have autism touch their life in some way. So just starting off like cold, what is autism? Like, how would you describe that? What is it?
Absolutely. Well, what I first can start with is autism tends to be a very charged word, especially for pediatricians, families, those who have autism in their lives. So it can be very charged and then oftentimes misunderstood. So autism technically is a lifelong, non-progressive neurological disorder, and it usually appears before the age of 3 years. The word autism itself, it's translated to mean a developmental delay, and it can significantly affect verbal and nonverbal communications and social interactions with those touched by autism. But autism, it's a broad range of conditions characterized by some challenges, social skills, repetitive behavior, speech, and once again, like those nonverbal communications.
Okay. So you say usually early, so it is possible to be diagnosed with it later than 3 years old or even later in life?
Correct. Absolutely. But parents tend to recognize early on that there's some milestones that children are reaching. So did you have any questions specifically about the formal definition about autism? I want to make sure I hit on that.
Only in the sense of one of the things that I saw a long time ago in an article was there was some scares and concerns about like autism being related to getting your vaccine for chickenpox and things like that. And the counter to that argument was that it's not so much the vaccine, it was more so a sense of people that we're finding newer ways to diagnose it, better ways to diagnose it. So I don't know how to I'm not trying to articulate the question, but I just want to make sure that we're talking about the same things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that goes along with some of the myths. There's so many myths that go along with individuals who are diagnosed with autism, but that's definitely one. Now, what I want to make sure is that, you can say there's environmental factors, neurological factors, things that happen within the womb during development, but there hasn't been any sound evidence produced, even though that is out there, that the vaccine immediately causes autism. In 1998, though, a study linking autism with vaccines, it retracted that. So it kind of said, well, no, there is no direct evidence. So what I'm curious about, though, is since that was performed in 1998, what new research will be done with regards to that?
Okay, thank you.